Hey, what's up everybody? Tony with Lido Loca. Welcome back to the YouTube channel. Hey, today I want to talk about what I feel like is a serious issue in cruising. I feel like the cruise lines are a little manipulative when it comes to their gratuity policy. I'm going to share a little story with you of my experience on the Spectrum of the Seas Royal Caribbean ship, and I'll break down exactly why I think what they were doing to me on that ship was a little manipulative. Let me roll the intro and I'll be back right after this. Yeah, so you may be jumping out of your seat saying, all right, Tony, why are you saying the cruise lines are manipulative? That's pretty heavy language. Well, let me tell you, this is the reason why. Recently, I did a video about cruise ship tipping. A lot of you guys asked, how much do you tip people on a cruise ship? How much you tip your room steward? How much you tip the bartender? And we had the whole discussion that we have every time, the whole debate, assigned gratuities versus just cash tipping, tipping out of your hand, tipping out of your pocket. Just the quick overview, the quick summary of that. Many of the major cruise lines will assign a gratuity for you. On the Spectrum of the Seas cruise that I was just on, it was $14.50 a day. If you look at Royal Caribbean's website, they say for $14.50 a day, you are taking care of the crew members that take care of you, room stewards, wait staff, those kind of things. And so they assign that gratuity to streamline the process so you don't have to worry about gratuities. They do this process so they assign you up front. And there's some people that push back, say, look, don't assign me a gratuity. I'll tip who I want to tip. And that's the debate that rages on. That debate's a fine debate, but let me tell you what happened on the Spectrum of the Seas. It also happened to me on the Oasis of the Seas, and after it happened to me the second time, it's a little frustrating. So this is why I think the process is manipulative. So I went on the Spectrum of the Seas. I had a really great room steward. His name was Henry. And Henry did whatever Henry was supposed to do. I didn't ask him for anything extra. I didn't ask him to go above and beyond. A lot of times people will say, look, I give the room steward extra money when they go above and beyond. I don't even think I know what above and beyond means. If you have the guy get you a tub of ice every day, is that above and beyond? Should you come out of your pocket for that if you paid the assigned gratuity? Look, if anybody went above and beyond, it was Jonathan on my last cruise on the Celebrity Equinox. That guy got us hooked up with behind the scenes tours of the galley and the entertainment, a bridge tour. I came out of my pocket for Jonathan because that was above and beyond. But let's get back to Spectrum of the Seas. A really great guy, Henry, cleaned my room twice a day, turned my bed down, gave me a towel animal. Super nice guy, clean towels, no problem. Didn't ask him for anything extra, didn't ask for extra pillows, anything like that. And Henry took care of me. I felt good. I paid my $14.50 a day. I felt like Henry was taken care of. And on the very last night in my cabin was this envelope from Royal Caribbean that no matter what the words on the envelope says, basically it says, hey man, you should give Henry some extra money. Now this is where it feels manipulative to me. I thought the deal that we made, Royal Caribbean, is that if I paid $14.50 a day, I did my part. I didn't have to come out of pocket. The guy was going to do his job and I was going to pay him. Now I guess the envelope means if Henry did anything exceptional, give him some money out of your pocket. But the deal is, I didn't ask Henry to do anything exceptional. So now is Henry going to be penalized because I didn't ask him to do anything above and beyond, or should I just come out of my pocket? Again, the envelope says to me, don't be cheap. You should come out of your pocket and hook Henry up. Now, it brings me back to the same thing that it always brings me back to. Why am I supplementing Henry's income? Why don't you just pay Henry? Look, you use the money that I paid to book the cruise to pay Henry. You use the daily gratuity that I paid to pay Henry. And now you're asking me after I paid all that to come out of my pocket and pay Henry some more? Look, I don't even know what Henry's supposed to do. Maybe at the beginning of these cruises, you could give me a list of what the normal duties are, and then that way I can easily delimitate what is above and beyond so that I know whether to come out of pocket. But you could eliminate all this and just not ask me, just charge me one time and pay Henry what Henry needs to be paid. That really does feel like you're trying to have your cake and eat it too. Let me just pay the assigned gratuities and then don't bother me, or don't let me pay the assigned gratuities and put an envelope in my room and I'll tip the way that I want to tip. This is not a new debate. It's one that we've talked about before, but I feel a little manipulated. I don't know if anybody from the cruise lines watch this. I love Royal Caribbean. I've had a good time. I enjoy everything that I've done on all the cruise lines that I've been on. Don't hear me being negative, but I do wish the cruise lines would fix this. I think they leave the cruiser in limbo a little bit. They should either let you pay your assigned gratuity or let you tip how you want to tip and not try to get you to do both, because it is a gray area. People will want to remove their assigned gratuities, risking people not getting paid, and then people want to just come out of their pocket for extra money to be generous. And I'm all for generosity. I'm not for manipulated generosity. I'm not for somebody telling me I ought to give. I should give because I feel like giving, not because you put an envelope, not because you have a weird policy of assigned gratuity and coming out of your pocket. My appeal to the cruise line is this: make it more simple and pay people what they need to be paid. I don't want to have to look at Henry because I maybe not put anything in the envelope because he just did the job he was supposed to do. I don't want to have to look at him and feel guilty because I didn't slip him a 20. And look, I gave him $20. There was nothing extra other than that envelope, and so I filled the envelope. That's what you do when they give you an envelope. You put money in it. And the fact that I put money in it because you gave me the envelope feels a little manipulative. But that's just my opinion. What do you think? What does above and beyond mean to you when it comes to the room steward? And do you think it's a little bit manipulative to charge you the assigned gratuity and put an envelope in your room saying come out of pocket for some extra money? Hey, look, if they can guilt me into giving $20, can I somehow guilt you into hitting the like button? Look, man, I got kids. Could you hit the like button? That'd be good. It would help my kid. I got kids in college. Could you hit the like button? Could you hit the subscribe button? Again, thanks for stopping by. Tony with Lido Loca, and until the next time, we'll see you on the Lido. Bye.